Hello and welcome to the Romero Threads YouTube page. In today's video, we are talking about the world famous dad hat, also known as the unstructured hat. Now, these hats are very popular, okay? And that's because they're easy to wear, okay? They feel like they've already been broken into, okay? So it's very loose, pretty much one size fits all. Okay, very easy, especially for gifts. These are go-to hats for gifts just because you don't have to be worried about the size. And you know, one brand makes a size smaller than a different type of brand. Okay, this one, easy to size it up for anybody. Okay, so one thing about this hat, okay, it can be challenging if it's not hooped correctly. Okay, so in this video, I want to show you how we go about hooping our dad hats. Okay, so some of the materials that we're going to use, okay, is very basic stuff that we have. We used the Gen 2 cap frame, and I'm going to show you exactly why we use it, especially for dad hats. Okay, and we have very necessary. Okay, very necessary is this little piece of paper. Okay, this is tearaway. Size is 4x12. Okay, so we're gonna go with this Yupong. It's the same company that does the Flex Fit. Okay, I've been using this Yupong forever and ever. Okay, even way before I was embroidering hats, this was always my go-to hats. Okay, still it is today. One thing about dad hats, okay, it's probably one of the biggest things, is do not buy the cheap dad hats. Okay, they're out there, they're everywhere. The market is flooded with cheap dad hats. Okay, you want to buy the best of dad hats. Okay, you want something that has quality. Okay, quality stitches, quality brass. That's not gonna fall apart, okay, weeks, months, years later. Okay, the cool thing about dad hats is that these are pretty easy to wash. Okay, you could dump them in a bucket, scrub them up, dry them up, and they're good to go. Okay, but that's only if you buy good quality hats. Okay, especially if you're going to use it for the gym, if you're gonna use it for hard work, construction work, okay, you need good quality. Okay, I have the GoPro here, so let's start and let me show you exactly step by step how to hoop a dad hat with the Gen 2. All right, let's go. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about how I constructed hooping station here. All right, as you can see, kind of have on a 2x4. All right, on my table, okay, just held by some clamps. And this is very convenient if I ever have to move around and shift my station. All right, so we got a good angle right here. So let's go ahead. First thing, okay, you just want to make sure it's on your station. Okay, open this up. Okay, we have our tearaway, the 4x12. Okay, I'll put the links all down below so you can see it. I got it on at CapStitch, this one. But you could go to your favorite place where you purchase all your consumables, items, and all that good stuff for embroidery. Okay, so we have it locked in. There's some clips here that allows you to lock it in. Here, we usually move the sticker down below, okay, because we don't want it to rub against the machine. All right, we just put it down below here. Okay, let's go. You want to flip. Okay, you want to flip the sweatband. Okay, now, before I even put it on, let's talk about this little piece right here. Okay, it's So this piece, you're gonna see what I'm gonna use it for, okay? It's gonna tighten up the back of the hat. Okay, so when I say I'm pushing down the lever, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, there's some like teeth marks here. You could push it down. Okay, lock it in. Okay, now it's even more flat. Okay, so now you're fully locked in. Okay, so I'm doing this with the camera in front of me, but it's no problem. There's a couple things I want you to see here. All right, so let's check this out. All right, so when you're centering it, you use this little teeth mark as your center line, and you want to line it up with this line. Okay. So when it's fully locked in, you want this line to match this line, this teeth mark. All right, so let's continue. All right, now this is where you want to use this bottom part lever. All right, now once you feel like you're nice and tight, okay, we have some teeth marks here down below. You want these teeth marks to go right inside this little gap right here. Okay, so you loosen that up. Okay, so with your right hand, I'm pushing down here, and with my left hand, I'm just gonna click it here. Okay, and once I pull this snap right here, once I pull that, it's just gonna tighten up the hat all the way, and you want to make sure you're locked in all the way, which I am. Once you're ready to go, just snap. Okay, I am locked and loaded here. Check that out. Yep. Okay, this hat is nice and tight. Okay, so we are going to do one more adjustment, and I'll show you that when we're on the machine. All right, so let's take it to the machine, and what we're simply going to do, okay, so one thing you want to make sure when you're hooping, especially dad hats, okay, very important with dad hats, is we want to make sure that our hoop is locked in with our tearaway. Okay, so this gives us a strong base down below. Okay, so you see this side, we're locked and loaded. Okay, so let's go ahead, just wiggle your way in. Okay, and for this spot, all you're gonna do, okay, you're gonna feel it kind of fall into place. Okay, once you hear those two clicks, you're good. Okay, the Gen 2, it connects with these two clicks here. Okay, let's talk about the main reason why I like the Gen 2 for the dad hats, or any hats in particular, right? In general. Okay, it's because we have a 3-point system that's holding down our hat. Okay, we have, of course, the top or the bottom portion, okay, has that locked down, and it has these two sides. Okay, we don't need clips or anything to hold us down. Okay, these two are locked and it's not going anywhere. Okay, one thing you got to take into account, okay, sometimes this line down here, it could kind of move kind of in a weird line. Okay, so what you want to do here, you want to straighten it out a little. Okay, because sometimes these dad hats, they don't run 100% straight line down from top to bottom. Okay, so you kind of have to fix it up a little, or if you have any type of bumps or anything up here, and you just want to wrinkle them out a little, you're good. Okay, so once you feel like your hat is nice and flat, you're good. Now we'll just start tracing, and we'll go ahead, start with our design. All right, look at that. Look at the details right there. All right, let's take it off the hoop. Let's check it out. Okay, so we are off the machine. Now let's go ahead and take it off our hoop. Okay, so I went ahead and I took some photos, okay, with my Canon Mark III. Okay, so make sure you follow our Instagram so you can see some detailed pictures of this. All right, because even though you can see it here, okay, when you get up and close, okay, it's even more better. All right, so let me move this to the side. All right, let's check out the detail. Look at this detail right here. I haven't even touched it yet. Like sometimes you gotta clean it up and do all sorts of stuff. Okay, this is straight off the hoop right here. Look at that. This is all about details. So this is a 60 weight, the 60 weight with a 65 needle, sharp. Okay, thank you for hanging out with us. And like always, make sure you leave all your questions and comments down below. And make sure you subscribe, all right? Peace out.